What's up guys, I'm Mike, and I made this. I'm going to show you how to make one too. What's up YouTube fam? So the basics of this wallet is that it's just a flap, opens up, you have a card pocket, nice little card pocket, and then you open it further, you have another little card pocket right here, but you also have an open sided pocket that you can slide some cash into. So you put your cash in here, fold it in half, everything's protected that way. If you just need your cards, you go to the store, you reach in, pull your cards out. If you need your second set of cards, pull your cards out from here. You got some cash you want to take out or put in, put it there, and boom. Now, the cool thing about this wallet is that it's all one piece. So, I have one that I have deconstructed here. There's no magnets in it. There's no snaps or anything like that. Just from being in my pocket, this one has kind of flattened itself out. Leather has a pretty great, almost a memory to it, where if it sits for long enough in the same position, it's going to do the same thing. See, I'm not holding that at all, and it's still right there on it. First thing that we're going to do is just trace this wallet out. Normally I would use a template, or actually with this pattern I just use my laser engraver to sketch out the design and put the stitching holes where it needs to be. But not everybody has that, so I'm trying to show you guys how to do this stuff without that. And eventually we'll get into some videos with those things. There are some videos that, you know, we'll do for like customization things or what have you, and that's where that engraver will come in handy. But for now, a lot of this we can do by hand, and so let's do it by hand. And let's see how we can make it work. We have our basic shape scratched out. The next thing to do is simply just to cut it out, and then once we get it cut out, we'll put this little pocket easement here back in the leather. Alright, let's get this thing cut out, and then we'll get back to you guys. So this is what we got. The next step is going to be thinning this panel out right here. As you can see, kind of thin this area out here, right there. Thin this top out, thin this side out, so that when it sits, it's a little more flat, gives you a little bit nicer surface. So what we're going to do is fold this all the way over. Make sure that you're flat down here at the bottom. Make sure that you're not stressing this side over here. You're not pulling it too tight, you're not leaving too much of a gap, and then we're just gonna roll it, get a nice little crease in there. Roll that out, get a nice little crease. You can see that really well. So take our little French scabbard, I believe it's 10mm it is. We'll go right down the middle of it, stopping right at the top there. back around, get it right there as well. Gonna grab some of our Tokonole, get that added here. I like to do it after I have cut these edges. You can do that before, but I like to do it after. Let's grab our little dauber here. Alright, now we need to just burnish this back side, this flesh side, make it look really nice and good. Just get a nice little shine to it. Nothing spectacular. Just so that it doesn't have a really, like, furry look to it. It's got a nice, clean, polished look. It looks like somebody's actually done something to the leather, not just cut it, stitched it together, and pushed it along. Just gives that extra little bit of attention to detail. We haven't done the edges yet because I don't want to mess up the edges just yet. I want to get everything burnished and looking pretty first. And you can see it's already starting to really get a nice shine on it. And that's really all we're looking for. So with that, we'll go ahead, we'll start skiving these edges, we'll start burnishing these edges, and then we'll get into the stitching of it. Again, we've got the Berry King 00. Maybe pretty hard to see. There it is, the Berry King 00. We're just going to start right here and go all the way around. Alright guys, so what I'm doing now is I'm just marking this edge right here so I can pull back and get everything sanded down really nicely. And that way I can make sure that all the glue is going to stick where I need it to. Just really. So we'll take her a little, I just have a sanding drum on this little handle here. But you can use whatever you use. I'm just going to scratch this up really good. Give it a really nice spot for the glue to stick to. Alright guys, and then we just let this get to drying. Alright, now we're just going to take this flap and pull it on over. Alright, and then that's where our hammer comes into play. Just going to get that end corner beat in really nice and good. Roll it so it's really nice and tight on that glue line. There's that. We're going to grab our wing dividers. Pull that stitch line down here, go from here down. Make sure that you stop around right there where it's gonna meet the next line. So we pulled that stitch line all the way down to about there. That's gonna allow us to turn it, meet that stitch line, and come down this way. Alright, so the only thing left to do now is stitch it up. So now what we have to do is measure this out. That's one, that's one. Add a little extra for the needles, and there we go. 1, 2, and 3. And we'll cut it right there. We're going to start one hole ahead, stitch back one. And then back in that same hole. Alright, then all we gotta do is get these creases laid down. I'm just gonna take a hammer and just kind of lightly tap it in. Just kind of setting that position there. Same thing for here. Same thing on the other side. And there you have it, guys. You got your wallet finished up, your pocket on the front, your little card pocket here, cash slot on the side, and we are done. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to click that subscribe, click that little notification bell so you never miss another update, never miss another video, and I appreciate you guys. Alright, out.